ultimate purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love. I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're going to sit down and have a couple-hour podcast. Is it?
Is it, dude?
Jesus Christ.
We just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
The only way to drink it.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good Times Noodle Salad.
Can't say if the
Their back nipples. Wow, that.
back nipples.
Your back nipples, yeah. Fireball out of back nipples.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
That was. I don't know why that hit me so hard. I drink Fireball like all the time.
I love that you called me a pussy for drinking it.
Water?
Like, coughing out your Fireball over there.
Sneezing it out of my fucking nose. You're like, oh, I can't drink the elixir of life, but you drink fucking cinnamon flavored juice.
Cinnamon stings the back of my throat.
Oh, dude. Fuck yeah. Dude, how long have you been doing comedy? Would you say 10 years?
6.5 years.
6.5 years?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
I don't do it like a full-on interview, but anytime I
fine.
talk to
In and
comics, yeah. Anytime I talk to comics, I'm like, how did you get started?
I'm young enough that I'm still adding the half years in there, I guess.
Yeah. Like the kids.
Yeah.
I'm 11 and a half, and that matters.
One day I'll learn comedy's not even real.
Fuck yeah, 6.5 years. Where'd you start at?
The Punchline was my very first open mic.
Where's that?
In the Southfield, Punchline Comedy Club in Southfield.
I haven't been there.
Oh, no.
Is it still
Yeah,
around?
yeah. They still have open mics on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay.
It's an urban club.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about it, comedy, and I had to Google where to go to an open mic, and the only answers I got were Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, which you had to submit to, and Punchline had you just show up, go up format. I was nervous. I went. I was just going to watch, but I decided to go up, and I had a good time.
Yeah. Dude, that was pretty much exactly how I started. Is like I went to one night stands and like 3 or 4 times, and then I was like, all right, let's sign up. Let's try to get on.
Yeah, and then it takes a while to get to talking to anybody to learn about MCN or any of the other pages or groups that you can go to network and find all those other open. I opened mic for like 2 months. Punchline was the only place I went to.
Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to figure out which ones are like worth going to, because like in Metro Detroit, it's like you might drive 100 miles.
They're all worth it, especially in the beginning. A lot of people talk about how valuable stage time is.
Yeah.
In the beginning, any stage time is valuable. I'll admit the old room that I used to run wasn't always a great room. It was hardly ever a great room. And it was way over on the east side, but we made it fun. We did the best with what we had over there.
Yeah.
So I hit them all, and because the more mics you go to, even if you're going to drive to Lansing, I was driving to Grand Rapids, Ohio. Just to open mic early on. I think it's the best way to go about doing it. Just you network with so many people, and then you get more opportunities.
Yeah. So I did a home slice for
Crumbly.
For Crumbly, and like a couple months ago, and I was like, I feel like I was putting so much weight on it because of how far the drive is from here. Because I live like a fucking half mile from the studio, so I'm like, so it's a drive, and we get there, and we got there so early. It was like almost like it started to feel like we were hanging out at a doctor's office. It's just like, motherfucker, when is this gonna happen?
That's funny.
And it was our own fault. We got there so early, and
Their pizza was good.
yeah, so like we
Got to have some pizza while we waited.
And like I'm so fucking. I don't know what ailment to blame it on. Is it ADHD or autism? But like if there's a TV on behind me, like if we were sitting at a table at a restaurant, there's a TV on behind you, I'm not going to hear a single word you say.
I'm the same exact way.
And so like I read Independence Day while Paige talked at me for like 2 hours.
Yeah. No, the same thing happens to me. If I'm in a bar sometimes where there's TVs and they flash sometimes I completely space out, or I can't focus on what I'm doing sometimes.
Yeah.
Where if there was the smallest noise going on in the corner of the room, that is all my ears would pick up, and we wouldn't be able to have a conversation right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm exactly the same way.
I'm always listening to other people's conversations at restaurants. I don't try to do it, but I can tell you everything about their day.
Dude, at our old studio, there was like a window behind us that led out to a common hallway that was like a big ass, like 80-foot wide by like 20-foot deep common hallway for all the other suites. And once in a while, people would be standing out like behind us, like on the other side of the window talking. They're just being innocent, talking on the other side of the window. And the rage that would boil up inside me was not proportionate. I'd just be like, fucking come on. Of all the places to stop, you stop right there. And then my brain is just going to be like, fucking...
I get that way at dive bars. If somebody like pulls up their phone and they start watching TikTok videos and you can hear the talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
or it's I can't stand it.
Dude, we were talking about this at work today because we got a little speaker that we pretend that we don't have at work because we're not allowed to. But so I had a speaker out and I'm playing music or whatever. Well, one of the guys that I used to work with is a control freak about the music. And his taste in music is terrible. It's all like 2004 rap and like exclusively like 50 Cent in the Game. And like, that's fine. But then like 3 months into the job, you're like, dude, can you put on fucking like anything else? Like I'll listen to Kenny G.
We've evolved slightly since then.
You know, right. And, but this motherfucker, I was talking about this today with my apprentice is he connects to the radio. He disconnects my phone from the radio and then connects his phone to the radio. And I'm welding, so I can't like just like walk over there and like undo what he undid, you know? And so he connects, he puts on music for like maybe 30 seconds, and then he goes on TikTok and starts scrolling. So the audio of like 5 seconds of TikTok videos at a time is playing over the speaker. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now, dude? And he goes, he's like, well, your music sucks. I'm like, well, then play fucking music. He's like, I'm going to watch what I want to watch while you're welding. So I took the radio and I fucking threw it as hard as I could. Threw it like 100 feet.
You do have rage.
I was like, fuck you. Like, go listen to it up there. We were in a trench. I'm like, fucking. And that is why my phone, that's why my phone has these black dots on it.
Nice.
Because I put it in my fucking bibs. It's wintertime. I put it in my bibs and I was welding and I melted my screen in my phone case.
Impressive.
Dickhead. Yeah. Fun times. The guy fucking broke a window on a crane recently. He fucking...
Out of being mad?
No. Out of being... what's the word I'm not allowed to use that you get real offended if I use it? Like he's out of him being neurodivergent. He was trying to he had a piece of pipe hooked up to a crane, and he was trying to swing the end of the pipe around the cab, and he couldn't hold the weight, so the pipe just like went into the cab, which could have killed the fucking crane operator.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot. Anyway, fuck you, Mark. Dude, so you know what we were talking about? I was like, I don't know if Charles is from this side of town. I just assume you are because I see you in Waterford every other week.
Kind of. I mean, I live in Farmington Hills now.
Oh, okay, so it's 25 minutes or something.
Half hour. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 12 miles, but it takes a half hour to get here.
Yeah.
There's no good way to get here. Yeah. Dude, it's
at one point I was averaging like 3 miles or 3 minutes a mile to get here today. It was fun.
Yeah, there's no good way to get here. Fucking
round the lakes you go.
Dude, I know.
That's why I didn't want to move here, because I was like, there is no good way to get around Waterford. You have to go around everything and too much
doesn't
traffic.
It suck having to drive around all these beautiful
It'd be sweet
lakes?
if I had a boat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have a boat. We don't.
We can get a boat. I'll get you a boat.
Okay, I'll hold you to that.
We have 2 plastic boats. They count.
Right.
Yeah, they count. Right?
No.
I can get you a little fucking drill and then like hook the drill up to like a drywall paddle bit, and that's fucking there.
That's
you go.
my motor.
Done. Fucking yeah, dude, it's fine. Isn't it a burden to have to drive around all the nice mansions and fucking lakes that we have to get to the grocery store? Oh, it's such a burden.
It is.
I grew up in Roseville, dude. This place is like fucking a vacation time,
right?
Compared to Roseville. We didn't have like when I'd watch old westerns, I'd be like, we don't get tumbleweeds in Roseville. We get like tumble Walmart bags,
right?
That just like float across 12 Mile to my mom's house.
I was Hazel Park, so another East Side.
Hell yeah, scumbags!
Just the white trash cities,
dude. Fuck yeah. I grew up on 12 and 94. You know what we did? We didn't grow up playing Little League.
Love you, Roseville.
I don't. The only time I go back there is to say hi to my mom. Dude, we didn't play Little League growing up in Roseville. We just took like fucking landscape stones from around the trees and threw them into I-94. That was
Oh my God.
That's true.
I believe that.
It's real. That's why there's like missing patches of rocks in my mom's landscaping.
We are so alike because I got brought home in a cop car when I was like 12 because we were shooting water balloons onto cars on a 9 mile with one of those slingshots. We were hiding behind the Dairy Queen, launching them in the cars as they drive by.
Dude, I love this. Fuck yeah. You got arrested for that? That's
no,
just
they
good,
just drove me
fun.
home in a cop car.
That's just good, clean fun.
And then that was like, it happened in like May. I spent the entire summer in my bedroom.
Dude, okay, we are so alike. This is uncanny. I got arrested at 12 years old because I was rollerblading in my backyard, like in my like up and down my mom's driveway. And my buddies called me on the house phone and said, "Hey, come meet us at this like old car dealership that was in the neighborhood at 12 and Gratiot." And so I did, but I put the house phone in my pocket. My mom is convinced that I was like, "Oh, if she calls, I'll be home." No, I was just a dumbass and I forgot the phone was in my pocket. So I skate down to the old car dealership and they found a bucket of pears by somebody's house, and they were throwing the pears through the window. Or through all the like the 9x9 like the glass panes of the old dealership. I showed up and like 15 seconds later I heard sirens. I'm like, "Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me!" So I start rollerblading away, and
Smooth.
a cop turns down Michigan Street in Roseville, and hits me with his car to stop me. Like barely, but enough to like I was like 12, so I started crying like immediately.
Right.
And he puts me in the back of his cruiser, and he's like, "Don't step on that coat." He had like a leather Roseville police coat in the back, so I was sitting there rolling on it. Fuck you. So I was like rolling my rollerblades all over his jacket, and they call my mom. They fucking drive me home, and my mom is beating the shit out of me. She had to go get my sister. She puts me in her Mustang and she's like punching me in the fucking chest and throat.
Jesus.
"You stupid motherfucker, you're gonna get fucking arrested." I was like, "I was there for like 2 seconds. I didn't even do anything."
You didn't get arrested. You just got home.
Oh,
got
but the other, God, what was there? 2 or 3 of them. Those guys got in like legitimate trouble. Like their parents had to like pay for all the damage and stuff. And I don't know how we got out of it. That was like the end of it. But I was grounded for the entire summer because of that fucking 15 seconds that I was there. And I remember it had to have been like 2 months into being grounded. I literally, like, she took my TV away. I wasn't allowed to watch TV. Yep. Wasn't allowed to, like, I was confined to my room until she was home, and then I could go with her to do whatever she was doing, which was almost exclusively going to fucking Costco, you know? But like 2 months into being grounded, I found a pack of Newports that I hid under my bunk beds, and I was like, "Yes, I have something to break up the monotony."
You could smoke while you're in prison.
I can go smoke a Newport once in a while. Oh
yeah, that's rough. My punishment, they tacked it on because we had a 2-car driveway, and it was kind of long, and we had a basketball rim on the garage, and I had just bought a portable hoop to put at the end of the driveway to have full court.
Oh, right on.
And my parents let all my friends in the neighborhood play in my driveway, and I had to watch them out of my bedroom window.
Oh, that's fucking brutal.
All summer long.
That is so brutal. Dude, your parents are fucking mean people, dude.
You will sit here and you will
At least
watch.
my mom made it known she didn't like my friends. She's like, "You're not welcome here whether I'm here or not."
Yeah. I suppose I deserved it.
Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. That's so rude.
These are bad kids.
I was a terrible kid. It's not like... dude, I've talked about this before. My mom had a $2 bill collection. I think if I remember right, I think she was kind of told like they're stopping making $2 bills. They're going to be worth a lot in the future. So she got like a few $100 worth of $2 bills from the bank. And I stole probably $200 or $300 worth of $2 bills. I was walking around like king shit, just spending money. I was taking my friends to Ramshorn, getting them breakfast. We were skipping school and shit, smoking her Virginia
all on
Slims.
$2 bills.
Yeah, and like, yeah. Dude, I bought a BMX bike from Walmart with $2 bills.
It's like Jeffrey money.
Dude, yeah, the waitress at Ramshorn thought they were fake. It was hilarious because she tried to hold us there for a while.
Oh, wow.
I bought like me and my 3 buddies breakfast at Ramshorn. We ate breakfast and we're sitting there smoking Virginia Slims, and I paid with like $20 of $2 bills, and she's like, "What is this? Are you fucking serious?"
Wow.
Oh,
They were real.
they were real. They were real $2 bills. It's so dumb. It's so dumb to think back to. No wonder my mom fucking hates my guts.
She does not hate you anymore.
Just give her a few $100 and $2 bills.
I do. It's gonna cost me $1,000 to pay her back for the $200. I'm gonna pay her back in pennies. These will be worth so much soon. You can't believe it. Costs more than a penny to make a penny.
Pay her back in bonds until she's got to wait
35 years. Oh, they're coming to get me.
Oh, I didn't realize.
He admitted it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Fuck yeah. So how'd you get started doing the mic at One Night Stands?
Before I started running the mic, I hung out there all the time. Like, it was the first club I got booked at, and then they kept booking me. I felt comfortable and at home there.
Yeah.
And so I hang out there most Thursday nights, even when I'm not running the open mic. And it was about a year before I approached Mike about running an open mic in the lounge in there, and he was open to it, and for whatever reason, I was just so busy I couldn't get to it. And then this year, my room in Clinton Township, it was falling apart, so I was quitting that. And I knew its time was coming to an end. I think those sirens got me. But yeah, no. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know. Something happened. My brain just glitched. Basically, in comedy,
sound.
you don't get anything. You don't get anything you want unless you ask for it. I went and I asked for it, and Mike was kind enough to let me do it. It's basically how it happened.
Did you start their open mic
Yeah,
there? Okay.
yeah. They hadn't had an open mic there since like pre-COVID, and they did it on the main stage on I don't know what night of the week because I had never done it before. So yeah, I guess I did. I started it there. It's been fun. We started it in June. And we're coming up on a year, so
It's awesome, dude. I love doing that room. Like I mean, everyone that listens knows that I just started. Like I'm like 3 months in.
Right.
But doing stands is like a treat. It's like
I appreciate it.
It's like, oh, I get to eat cake today, because like everyone there is there for comedy.
Right.
Like
there's no TVs.
There's no TV for real. There's no TVs. There's no bar in the room. It's low ceilings. It's dark. It's very intentional.
Right. You're gonna have 20 people in that room, and it feels like 75 because of how tight and the low ceilings and how tight everybody's in there.
Right, and everyone's locked into what the comic's talking about. The only lit up thing in the room is the comic.
Right. And then it's nice because sometimes we get 40 people in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's fucking... Dude, the other night when fucking the doctor was
Dr.
on...
Bahu.
That guy sucked wax out of my ear, and then he fucking brings in 1,000 people. How's he got so many fans? Fuck, that was awesome.
Lots of surgeries.
Yeah. That was
He
wild.
walked in, and I was standing, like, by the door, because I was trying to figure out what was going on, because everybody was, like, moving, because it wasn't in where it usually is, because it all got moved to the main stage. And he walked by me. He goes, "Hey," and I was like, "Hi." Like, I'm like assuming he knows, like he's seen clips of the podcast or something. But he's like, "You're the bartender, right?" And I was like, "No." She's like a lot older than me, but
The bartender's a very nice lady, but
she
you guys
is
do not look alike at all.
She's like,
Don't guess.
I don't want to guess, but she's a lot older than me.
Yeah, she's not 29. Yeah, I was like, when she came over to the table and told me that happened, and I was like, oh, he doesn't think you're the bartender. He's flirting. I was like,
That's what Dylan.
I was like, I have to murder my ENT now. I have to I'm going to tell him I got some fungus in my ear again, and then I'm going to fucking.
Dylan was standing next to me when it happened, and he goes, I think he was flirting with you. I was like, I don't think so. I think he was just.
Dude, Dylan was so in his head that day. I was like trying to talk him off a ledge. Like he was very.
Yeah, and I felt really bad having to cancel the short list that night, but things happen.
It is what it is, man. Like you text me, and I appreciate you texting me, but like fucking like it's a show up. It was a show up, go up, like we were trying to get the fucking the short, whatever the fuck we call it, the
short list.
Short list. We were trying to get on the short list, and like that's. Like no, you can't go in expecting anything just because you're there. Like,
right.
It's it's a lottery list, and there's already fucking 15 people on, and then we combined headliner and open mic. So like, it was like you came over.
There wasn't enough time to go around at that.
No, yeah, and so I was like, all right, let's just settle in and enjoy it. Fuck, I mean, we get to see Diane do the main stage.
Mike Bonner did 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, Mike Bonner's fucking hilarious. And then we get to see Garrett got to do the main stage. That was cool as fuck to see him do it. He's a human pot of coffee.
He's funny.
Yeah, he is. He is the hardest working guy in comedy in Metro Detroit, I think. I mean,
that you've talked to.
That I know anyway. Yeah. I mean, like
that I've known in 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes. To be fair, yes. But like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the way he goes about his writing and everything he does is like. It's like akin to like A Beautiful Mind, but like without the fucking crimes. But like, yeah, I mean, he's got this fucking binder and he's got his note cards and he listens back to his he listens back to his sets and then he tallies how many laughs he got per second and then he highlights color coded in a way to see like how this went, how it didn't go, what he was expecting.
I've never color coded, but I count laughs. I listen to every set. Yeah. Still,
I love it.
It's a ever. I'm just trying to get better all the time. Listening back to your set. If you don't do it because you'll hear you'll be kind of in the moment and come up with a tag that you didn't come up with before, and it's a way to stay fresh.
Oh yeah, see now I feel insecure because then I'm like in my 3 months. But
I'm teasing you.
No, but I'm just not going to talk about this. Let's talk about pipe fitting. You said you're such an expert on everything. For listening back to all the sets that I've recorded, the thing that I've found is that like I'll have my perception of what's happening in the room is never accurate. Like I'll do the set and it'll be done and I'm like, oh, okay, so like what I think went well, and like I'll listen back to the set and I'm like, oh, that like killed the fucking momentum, and I had to like recover from that thing that I think is the funniest joke.
Right.
Like last night I did that joke about like thinking Paige's mom was hot, and then I'm like, oh, I found out she was 16 in that album. I've never wanted to Bud Dwyer myself harder. When I listened back to the set, no one laughed at the Bud Dwyer part. I was like, did everyone not see that video of Bud Dwyer blowing his head off? Like, should I have said Kurt Cobain? Should I not do that joke at all?
I didn't know what that meant. I assumed, but I didn't know.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So I think that joke's fucking hysterical.
It is. It's just sometimes you got to present it to them in a way that's just so obvious.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to change. I'm going to try the suicide angle again, but do it with someone like fucking, I've never wanted to Chris Cornell myself more.
Right.
I've never wanted to Anthony Bourdain myself. I thought the Bud Dwyer was like the biggest, but maybe it's because I saw it when I was like 10 and like it's fucking very etched in my mind. Seeing him like, Bud, no.
That's a rough one.
It's a fucking brutal one.
I don't know who that is.
He's a politician that got, he was
Pennsylvania.
Oh shit! I don't know where he was from, but in '87 I think he was getting charged with some kind of corruption, and I think he had to report himself to jail in like a couple of days. So he held a press conference, and he hands a manila envelope to one person, hands a manila envelope to another person. So he's like handing out like suicide notes, but no one knows that because he's handing them envelopes for his family, for his kids or whatever. And then he pulls out the last manila envelope and it's got a pistol in it. And all of the reporters are like, Bud, no. And he goes, oh, and blows his head off.
My
and
God.
you can watch him do it.
Yeah.
And he falls, and then blood pours out of his nose and mouth for a long time. It's fucking. I saw that when I was like 10 years old.
There was that newswoman that did it too.
A
There was
newswoman
news anchor
killed herself?
right on the air. Yeah. It was like in the 90s.
Dude, let's watch it. Fuck the podcast. Let's go on rotten.com and just like get sad.
Why would you want to watch that?
What do you jerk off to? I'm just kidding.
I'm not answering that.
I know my answer. It's your mom, dude. Your mom was out as fuck when she was 16.
You gotta leave out that she was 16.
I know. You might want to just say she was 18.
No, I gotta tell the truth. I'm just kidding. A little bit. That whole bit is truth. Like that whole thing is real. I was like, we were going through her aunt's photo album, and I was like, "That's your mom."
No, we're walking through the grocery store after we left my aunt's house, and he goes, "Dude, your mom was hot." And I was like, "What?"
It was like on his mind hours later.
Yeah.
It was. I was like, "Damn, dude!" Like, I kept like trying to start to tell her, and she's like, "What? What?" And I'm like, I don't want you to fucking say anything, but dude, damn, you know. She's like.
And then she called me later, and he, like, in the background was like, "Oh, and Matt said. And I was like, "Do you want me to tell her? Because I'll tell her."
Rip the
like,
Band-Aid off. It's fine.
I wasn't going to, but I will.
You were going to. It was a matter of time. And then her mom was like, "Yeah, boys were lining up." I was like, "I bet they were. You were hot as fuck, dude." Oh, fucking hilarious. It's going to be weird seeing your dad next. Oh.
What's the next holiday? Memorial Day?
Yeah, I'm going to avoid it. Whatever it is, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to have some kind of obligation. Oh, I have to work. Oh, no.
Unacceptable.
Oh, dude, whatever. She was like, "You know what? How would you feel if I said your dad was hot?" And she couldn't even get this sentence out before she dry heaved. She was like, "What if I said your dad?" He was not. He looked like me, so he was.
So he was not hot.
He was not. That's fucking rude. That's fucking
kidding.
mean. That's mean, dude.
I'm kidding.
And we look alike.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, I know how she feels. It's fucking hot. Is it hot in here?
It got
or
a little
am I just saucy? It could be both.
I was getting low blood sugar.
Oh, man. What?
Did you say low blood sugar?
Yeah.
Are you diabetic?
No.
That's riveting radio.
You just never know.
Let's check your A1C. Actually, whenever we have guests on, we check their fucking A1Cs. Dude, I saw that you and Bill Bushart and
Lee Ledbetter?
Lee Redbetter. Those were the wrong order.
Lee Redbetter?
Yellow
Yeah.
Ledbetter is gonna fucking
Oh, man.
make me cry. You guys have a show coming up. Where you guys do that show at?
That's at Shields Pizza in Troy on May 7th. It's a Thursday night. I just locked that venue down. I was really excited about it. I got Bill on it, and everybody knows Bill's awesome.
Yeah.
Reed's one of my good friends. And then we're going to do a pizza buffet and a comedy show. The pizza buffet is going to start at like 5:45, go to about 7 o'clock, and then I'll take the stage as the host. And, Reed will be the middle. Bill's going to close it down. Really excited about it.
Yeah. I didn't know you and Bill knew each other.
Oh,
It's kind of like a fun crossover. Like, oh, it's like a sitcom crossover. I didn't know these guys knew each other. This is awesome. I did his 101 class. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. For what you're paying for, it's way more valuable than what you pay for.
I never took Bill's class because I was just open micing for so long, but I did take Joel's class.
Is that Ann Arbor?
No, Joel's the advanced class at the Comedy Castle.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting in like a week, the advance, and I can't do it because we're going on vacation, unfortunately. So I have to wait for the next one.
Right.
But yeah, dude, Bill's great, man. He had some great advice but basically in the 101 class, you basically just go up and do your sets, and then he will just the most ruthlessly honest heckler. What are you talking about? Why do you have so many words? Why did it take you 400 words to get to the point here? This could have just been A and B, and it's invaluable. I mean, yeah, Bill's
This is the
cool as
best
fuck.
advice you can get.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to be efficient and get to the fucking point. I can't tell you how many open micers you see.
I get bored quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got to land your fucking plane. You're not doing a diatribe. You're trying to make people giggle,
That too, you confuse people when you use so many words because they think other words trigger different thoughts in their brain, and they're not actually listening to what you're talking about. Yeah. At least that happens to me when people do it.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I think anyone who's into comedy is kind of fucking stupid like we are. So yeah, for sure. When somebody's telling a long fucking winded bit, my brain starts trailing off of, oh, you could have gone. Where are you going? Are you gonna go here? Are you gonna go here? And then I'm like, oh, I'm totally missed what they're fucking talking about. But yeah, they say like a perplexed audience is not a laughing audience. So if you got this long ass story where you're not punching it up, trying to get them laughing the whole time, it's just
And the laugh has to be big enough at the end if you're going to do that.
Yeah, which it almost never is when someone does it. I mean, you have to be a fucking pro to do it.
Well, it's an open mic too.
Yeah. Right. So if you have 5 minutes, you're going to spend your 5 minutes doing a fucking 3-minute dad joke.
You're right.
You're going to do the Norm Macdonald fucking moth thing, for your full 5 minutes. No, you're not going to do that. You try to get 100 fucking laughs in that 5 minutes.
I think I did the same, one time I did the same 16 words for 5 minutes.
Why?
Just to do it.
Dude, I was like, when we walked into the open mic last night, I was like, there's a keyboard and a guitar. I'm like, what the fuck's happening to this club?
Yeah.
No.
I think I'd only brought my guitar one time to the open mic because I usually close my sets with it whenever I'm performing.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to bring a theme song to it and just make it different for a little while.
Yeah. It was
funny.
It was funny.
I
The
liked
Pink
it.
Pony Club. Yeah, so that's
I
hilarious.
wrote that about my old dive bar East Side show, that Gratiot Pub, and I didn't know how it would go over at one night stands, but it it was fun.
Was it? Where were you doing it at? What was?
It was called Gratiot Pub at the time, and then it got sold. Now it's called Jack's Pub.
Oh, I don't know where that's at.
It's on 14.5 mile in Gratiot.
See, I feel like you told me this before, or said something about it before, because I thought you were talking about Dooley's, and you just weren't name dropping it.
No,
But
I did. I was. I think I hosted a show at Dooley's briefly before they closed down.
Yeah, I heard they someone got killed there.
Yeah. To a couple people.
A couple people.
Well, different times. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, at once? Holy fuck! But the one that shut it down was that the security guard got killed, right?
Yeah.
That's that place.
Yeah, it's insane. That's where I had my.
Now it's a chicken place.
We'll leave that alone.
No.
I'm gonna leave that alone. That's where I had my 21st birthday, dude, and I was drug out of there.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
drug out of there and thrown into the back of an '89 Bronco. And then I woke up and I was mad. I was like, "Where the fuck is your? Why am I in here?" It was my own car.
Sounds like a good 21st birthday.
Dude, yours. What's your 20? No, that wasn't your 21st birthday. It's your 19th birthday. I want you to tell that story to everybody because it's hilarious.
I'm not telling that on the air.
I'll tell it for you then.
No, please don't.
You've already told it on the air. What the fuck?
No, I have not.
Okay, so here's this anonymous person who went up to Canada to drink on her 19th birthday. And they were trying to kick her out because she was done. And she's like, I'm just sitting here drinking my water. What the fuck's your problem? Just let me drink my water. And what this random anonymous person didn't know is that she had thrown up into her cup and was drinking her puke.
I feel bad for that person.
I don't think she was actually drinking it. I think she just tried to say that she was sitting there drinking her colorful water.
That stringy fucking toilet water.
That's so bad.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. I just grossed myself out.
I think I'm going to throw up.
I'm sorry.
There's the garbage can there.
It's open. Oh, dude, I puked at work for the first time ever. I've lied about puking at work 1,000 times, but
it really happened.
But I actually puked at work for the first time in my life. What was that, last week? Was that last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, last week. I don't know.
Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. But I was like, never happened to me before in my life. I was bending over a print table, looking at the print, trying to figure out where we're going next, and I was just like, I had just had this like, I felt like I had phlegm on my like uvula, you know.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, you're talking too much about puke.
So anyway, there I was. Dude, I'd never puked at work, but I can't remember the last time I puked sober. Before that, I can't remember. I fight it with every ounce of energy in my body.
I woke up in the middle of the night, like it was a couple, like last month or 2 months ago, just puking my brains out. Though it was completely sober. It lasted 12 hours and it was fine. Oh, no. I hate puking.
Oh, dude, I'll fight it with everything I got. I can't stand it. I would rather feel like absolute shit than throw up once. I can't stand the feeling of it. It's the worst. Oh, I did puke sober recently. Your dad's jerky.
I was really going to be pissed.
It was too spicy for him.
Oh, it's too spicy, like the fireball.
Oh, my wife's hot. My wife's hot. You don't like my food. You son of a bitch! I brought your kids into my house.
My dad makes really good jerky. Matt's just dramatic, but he was eating it and then it got too spicy and he
it wasn't the spice.
He threw up.
That'd be a rough puke. The jerky puke, a nice a dry heave almost.
It was. Okay, his jerky, I got to backpedal. His jerky is really good. And it was not the jerky. It was just, I was sick and I didn't know it yet. And I ate some of his jerky and then I screamed it out of me. And what does she say when I come out of the bathroom? Are you okay? Are you all right? What happened? Are you not feeling well? No. I walk out of the bathroom like, oh my God. And she's like, you're an inconsiderate puker.
It was so loud.
Inconsiderate puker. That's the most asinine insult I've ever heard in my life.
Be quieter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just next time I need to scream my innards out, I'll just go bleh, and just.
I can't even brush my teeth without doing that. I'm a gagger, man.
You just made it move.
5 a.m. The family's sleeping. I'm heading for work, brushing my teeth, waking them all up.
Fucking gagging in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because you're brushing your teeth. Oh, dude. Oh, man. We're just going down the puke stories. I threw up because I used to brush my teeth in my work truck almost exclusively. I never had time in the morning, so I was like, I'll just keep a toothbrush in my work truck. And I was on Woodward heading to one of the properties I worked at in Royal Oak, and I was brushing my teeth. What is that? No, I wasn't on Woodward. Wherever that fucking McDonald's is and that like Vidoc or whatever. I guess that doesn't really matter. But this is about getting efficient with comedy. So there I was, where Jessica lost her sweater. But I was sitting at a light, brushing my teeth, and I was like, oh no. And I opened up my door and threw up out the door, closed the door, and I was like, I wonder what that looks like to everyone around me. Like, there's no way they're thinking I'm brushing my teeth and I went a little too deep.
Right.
They're all thinking I'm some fucking scumbag who's like drunk in traffic.
Yep.
Oh, dude. You got any good puke stories other than you trying to drink your own puke?
That one tops all of ours.
I puked after we got through the border too. We were on the way back from that trip. And I was like sitting there just trying to hold it together so that we could get through the border, get back into the States. And they're like asking us all these questions and whatever. And we get through and I just start throwing up all over my lap. Well, no, I had a bag, but the bag had a hole in it.
Genius.
So it went all over me.
What was it, a bag of milk from Canada?
No, it was just like a grocery bag that had a hole in the bottom.
Was that too vague of a reference for
No.
I'm sorry. My apologies. That's how they do milk.
I know. It was just a
Now you
grocery
mentioned
bag.
milk, I'm really going to throw up.
So there it was, puking up milk. And dude, okay, we don't have to do this forever, but
Wait, why is this the topic?
Well, it's happening.
He's literally unwell.
Am I making you feel sick?
I got okay. And
Okay, so here I'm gonna. Okay, all right.
Wrap it up.
But, all right, this is the last one. I swear to God, this is the last one.
This is where Charles pukes.
This is the word. This is the last one. me and my buddy used to take turns blacking out when we were like 18. We'd be like, oh, it's my turn, and then like one of us gets to be an absolute fucking animal and the other one has to like keep it tame, which never really worked out. We both just got obliterated. Just one would almost die. And so I am fucking it was my turn. I was obliterated drunk, and Devin's driving us home. It was me, Austin, and Devin, I think. And Devin's driving us home, and Devin's driving like he drives, like a fucking douchebag. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go. And it had to have been February or something. We were out by Mount Holly, and I stick my head out the window and I just let it loose. Blah 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 blah. And he's like, "What the fuck, dude? You're gonna get like we're the only car on the road and we're like teenagers and we're all drunk. Like the fucking puking out of the side of the car is not a good look. We gotta fucking So he pulls over into a gas station. And he's like, we got to just like fucking like reset for a minute, get the shit cleaned off the car. And, because he's scared that we're all going to get arrested now because now there's a reason to pull us over. And so I go inside and I'm obliterated. I'm bouncing off the shelves and shit, knocking stuff down. I go to grab like a Gatorade or whatever. And I buy it and I come out and it's just icicles frozen to the side of it. It's frozen to the side of his Jeep. And he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And so I took one of those fucking the window washer things that are always at the gas station, and I'm trying to scrape it off, and it's not scraping because it's soft. So I'm like, all right. So I turn around and I start slopping it. So now it's just like melting and we're all just like, this is the stupidest. But then we found the ice scraper in his car and just and just spraying fucking pukesicles all over the ground.
Are you done?
Yeah. We can move on. I wasn't planning on this.
Next topic: shitting your pants.
Yeah, this was gross.
Haven't done that yet.
I mean, if you want to talk about that,
Matt's got a few of those stories.
I got one.
You have IBS too?
There's two of them. There's like a
type 2,
a one that you're born with, and then one that you develop by being a piece of shit. Do you have any shitting yourself stories? I'm down. I'm down for all the gross.
No, I've never shit myself.
I have.
I know.
Have I told you that story? I gotta keep more secrets.
100 times.
But the funniest part about that story is calling my brother and telling him that it happened. And he goes, "You shit yourself in your yard?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Your yard's right next to your house. Why didn't you just go inside?" Couldn't. It was just immediate, and there was just nothing I could do to stop it. It's like the number one job as an adult is don't shit your pants, and I failed. I failed one day. Oh.
Anyway.
Can't win them all.
What's your day job?
Oh, no. Don't tell me, because this is a game that we play.
Okay.
This is a game because we have a bunch of fucking like small, artists come on, so musicians, comedians, whatever. So we should do like 20. We'll do it like a 20 questions. I'll try to figure it out. Is it a trade?
Yes.
Yes. And you're in Farmington Hills. So you're not, but you used to be an East Sider. Are you a machinist?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
So I knew you were going to get it quick the second it was a trade.
Hell yeah. 5-axis or?
Just 3.
3-axis?
Yeah.
Fucking bum.
Yeah, I don't care. They pay me. The check clears.
Fucking,
Yeah.
there's so many more axes.
Well, I get to program all 3 too.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, all right. You don't have to throw it on the table to show me how big it is.
That's what Chris does, right?
That is what Chris does, yeah. He's a 5-axis machinist. But so 2 more,
It's a lot more.
so many more.
66% more.
So are you... So my brother's a machinist. He's been a machinist for 15 years, but he's a job hopper because he's an emotional bitch. And because of that, he's had to work the fucking graveyard shift for 15 years.
That's rough.
Have you are you on the rare day shift guy?
No, I'm the I guess I've always been on that. I've never had to work afternoons ever.
Really?
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky like that. Small mom and pop shops that didn't have second shifts mostly.
Oh, right on.
So it's been right easy.
Yeah.
And most of my time working there, I've been there for 14 years now, and most of it's only 40 hours. We don't work overtime. We service our production lines. We have line dyes in another building that run, and when parts need to be replaced, we just service them, repair them.
I think I might know where you work. I'm going to write it down. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to write it down. You tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
Just because I'm a pipe fitter, so I get to peek my head behind the curtain of like every place.
You think he's going to be able to read that?
For sure. He knows Dr. Bahu.
That fucker forgot to write me a prescription before he left. No, I don't work there.
Damn it! All right. Oh, I guess those aren't small mom and pop shops. You fucking... Okay, yeah.
Those are bigger.
A moron. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Yeah, dude, that is very rare, though. Not working overtime and not
And now I work
night.
410s.
Dude, that's fucking
Monday
perfect.
through Thursday is the perfect comedy job.
That's fucking... We worked 410s last week. I wish I could do that for the rest of my career. It's the perfect shift.
Yeah.
3-day weekend. You still, like... We worked 6 to 4, and last week we worked 6 to 4 and had 3 days off. It's fucking perfect.
The challenge is too often Friday becomes a waste day for me.
Oh.
Because it's like, I don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
And then Saturday rolls around and everybody else is home, so you got to get stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah, but having that data fucking, kids are at school, wife's at work or whatever, and then you get to, watch Better Call Saul for a couple hours and just like enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Lots
of Red Dead Redemption.
Hell yeah. Dude, Red Dead Redemption almost, we ended up breaking up anyway, but that almost caused a breakup. I was so into that game. I was like skipping dinners and shit.
I just finished it for the 4th time. I can't stop it.
Dude. I wonder if you've done the same thing. The train, if you stop it in the tunnel.
Oh, yeah. The cops can't find her. The marshals can't find you.
Yeah. We're going to get real dorky, dude. I used to skip dinners. I wasn't hanging out with my kids. It was a problem. That game is a fucking
Just
problem.
a couple of months ago, there was a new Easter egg that was discovered on it with this like spider on the map. The developers said they didn't think anyone would ever start putting these clues together, but I don't know how far it's going to go. But it's like crazy that 10 years later, people are still finding Easter eggs within the game.
Dude, that game is so immersive and fun. It's insane. I can't believe how much fun I would have playing that game. I don't play video games at all anymore because I don't have an off switch with anything that I like. So like if I start getting obsessed with something, it's like you're not going to see me for a while,
True. But then my attention span has changed a lot as I've gotten older too, and I can't sustain like first person shooters for a very long time anymore. It's just too much action.
Yeah.
And I get like all...
You're overstimulated.
Yeah, I'm an old man about it now.
Yeah. Dude,
let me play some golf.
I tell you what. Literally, yeah, that's like my fucking new thing. But I was just having this thought, and I wanted to start writing about it because I rewatch shows, but I rewatch them so far apart in years that it's like I'm watching it from a whole new perspective. Like, I watched Better Call Saul when it was brand new, but I was like 19 when it was coming out, And I hated it, a lot of it, because it's so boring and dry, but I didn't understand like all of the things that were being implied. And now that I'm rewatching it as a fucking 32-year-old man, I'm like, this is so oh my God, this is so good. But I don't know if I could fucking play half the video games that I used to play because of the way my brain is now. I'm like, I just don't care. Like I wish I did, but I don't have any fucking time,
I can't sit down and play Madden for 3 days straight.
No, fuck no. We have a PlayStation here. I don't know why. We're never going to turn it on. Maybe if we have the kids up here, we'll turn it on. But like, I used to play like the skateboarding games for like I'd play like Tony Hawk Underground for 10 hours a day for like the entire summer, and I'd be mad when I had to go eat because it was like, oh, I should be doing this,
You eat?
Yes. I would be mad. Okay, let me rephrase.
I lose weight when I play video games. I just skip meals.
I literally used to. Well, I would gain weight when I played video games though, because I would just like, my parents would be like, oh, come eat dinner, and I'm like, I don't want to eat chicken and broccoli. I could just eat Doritos and stay where I'm at, Then so I'd gain a bunch of, get all fat and fucking frumpy, just working these guys out.
You get dehydrated because you haven't gotten up to get anything to drink.
Just been drinking Code Red for 3 weeks
Right.
straight, you know?
That's where all of your problems have stemmed from.
From Code Red?
From playing video games and getting fat and drinking no water.
You don't have to get so real.
I keep bringing up the water on purpose.
Dude, I have a
We'll get you hydrated.
Dude, I have an anxiety bit talking about like all of my anxiety issues are because I don't drink any water. And it's real. Like I literally called an ambulance because I thought I was having a heart
It's
attack.
totally real.
And it was just because he was dehydrated.
Yeah.
It was because I was dehydrated. But for like a few weeks, my
The straw came out.
gross. For a few weeks, my heart rate would be like disproportionate to what I was doing. Like I'd be walking on a flat surface, my heart rate would be like 180. I'm like, this is like I walk all day I'm a pipe fitter. I walk all day every day. I shouldn't even be breaking 100. You
Right.
know what I mean? And I was driving home with the kids. We lived up in Holly at the time, and the kids are just doing normal kid shit. Hey, Dad, don't forget this, and Dad, don't do this, and like my daughter's got a speech impediment, so we're like working on our words or whatever, and
Our words.
yeah, she says we taught it, and sorry, she hates that word. Not as
I
much
do.
as the other word I say with R in it.
Turmeric?
Turmeric. Yeah, that's the word. You fucking didn't you steal my fucking bits? But it just got to me. Like the kids fucking all kind of coming at me at once, and I was like, all right, enough, guys. Like just chill out. We got like 5 minutes left. Fucking just stare out the windows. No more talking. I need a minute. And then it was just like my hands like did this, and I was like, what the fuck, you know? And I'm like, and then I look at my watch, and my watch says like my heart rate's like 215, 217, 220, and it's staying at 220. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I called an ambulance. I thought I was having a heart attack. I scared the shit out of my kids. I'm like, I'm having a heart attack. You know, so they just like start hysterically crying because I'm on. I have a pickup truck, so like I have a Android Auto or whatever. So I called 911 on the radio. So I'm like, I'm having a heart attack, and they're like, okay, the ambulance is on the way. And yeah, I spent 3 days on a cardiology floor. They couldn't find a single thing wrong with me. Like they had me do a stress test. They did a EKG. They did a ultrasound of my heart. Like, you know, everything is fine. But I'm like, so why the fuck is my heart beating out of my chest like this? And they couldn't give me an answer. And then we talked about it, and I Googled all my symptoms, and I ChatGPT'd all my symptoms, and it was like, all right, if I focus on hydration, let's see if it changes. And it did. So it's like, motherfucker, like all of this because I don't drink water.
My wife's sick of hearing me tell her to drink water.
She doesn't drink water?
She does, but it's just my go-to.
Yeah.
I drink like a gallon a day, at least.
Unnecessary.
I
I don't even know if that's enough.
Really?
like that's the minimum. I have
no
a gallon
fucking
a
way.
day.
I drink a gallon a week. There's no way.
That's what I
A
do.
day. I don't have time to pee all day.
Right.
It's ridiculous. But then again, my piss comes out this color, so that's
Ew.
that's why I like it so much.
Reminds
Maybe
you
my
of
piss
home.
is exclusively Fireball. That's the fucking
Is it
problem.
just syrupy?
When I pee, yeah, there's like back pressure when I pee. It's like, ugh.
It dribbles out like a maple tree.
You been in there with me? Oh, dude. I don't know. I need to get better about drinking water. I have these seasons now that I have like addressed this problem. I'll do really good, and then I do fucking terrible. And then I do really good, and then I do fucking terrible. And I'm like, I'll call her, and I'm like, oh, I'm just having a bad day. I'm anxious as fuck. And she's like, have you drank any water? I'm like, we don't have to talk about that. I'm just sad. I'm going to go take a bath when I get home.
I'll soak in the water.
Not gonna drink it though.
I'm not going to drink it. Well,
I'm going to take it in through osmosis.
like a sponge. Dude, yeah, that's real. All of that is real. I literally will.
If that worked, where you could just take it in through your skin, you'd be the most hydrated person there
I
is.
only bathe like once a month, and it's because I'm anxious as fuck. That's another fucking bit that I'm working
Nice,
on.
hot, relaxing bath. No shame.
Yeah. That's another bit I'm working on. It's like, you know how bad it has to be for like a blue collar guy, a pipe fitter, to go have a soak because he's scared. It's so stupid. I'm scared. I'm gonna go put on Dave Matthews over my speaker and fucking sit in the water. Maybe I'll turn on the jets and light a candle.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she'll catch me ferociously beating it again. Oh, was I not supposed to tell that? Are we liars on this podcast? I'm sorry.
I don't care what you say.
But you didn't want me to tell the you drinking puke story.
Well,
You do care what I say. There's so many things I can say. Like immediately off the top of my head was like, what can I get away with right now? And she said I could say whatever I want. God damn it. They're looking for me.
You're naughty.
Yeah. Dude, I always want to, anytime we have comics on, I want to pick their brain because I'm new at this. I'm trying, I feel like I'm in an apprenticeship all over again, which sucks. I like being new at something, but I don't like not having the information yet. So I read the Comedy Bible.
Right.
And it seemed like it's excellent, but I feel like there's some shit in there that I don't necessarily agree with. Like she says, like, thou shalt work clean. I'm like, fuck that. Like some stuff just doesn't work clean, you know?
No, not everything.
Yeah.
And clean is it's hard to write clean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stress about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she in there, she almost makes it seem like you will not work until unless you become a big name, unless you can work clean. And I'm like,
it's the easier path.
to
You'll
work
get
clean.
more work, being cleaner or not. You don't even have to be clean. I think that it's just not vulgar, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not that my opinion matters, but
I don't know if I can do. I was talking to Kate today about this. I'm like, I don't know if I can ever. I don't know if I can do it. Like I don't filter myself in front of my grandma. I don't know if I could get on stage and never say fuck. You know.
right, because there's a lot of venues that, not every venue is different. Like, I worked so hard at becoming like a club level or a club style comedy comedian that every once in a while, like, I'd go work a dive bar. Excuse me, it's a little rowdier than a club or and they're all there for comedy, but it's just it's just a rowdier crowd. And every once in a while, it's just the comedy style. They wanted a dirtier, more raw experience than what I was giving them because I was working that cleaner angle for so long that I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know anything about comedy.
In my mind, you're an authority in it because I'm so new.
No, I don't know anything, man. I'm figuring it out as I go.
Yeah, I mean that's the fun of it, though, right?
Yeah.
That's the side quest. Of
I just
doing
feel
comedy.
so stupid giving advice. That's who the fuck am I?
Yeah, dude, I don't know if I could ever do it. I just don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do it. Like just the premises that I have don't even like they're I couldn't give my premises to a guy like Nate Bargatze and be like how could you go about talking about? And that's a bad example because he's like one of the greatest right now. But,
Right.
But like a guy who works completely clean, like could you take a premise about like, hey, I'm on Ozempic, but I smoke weed. Make something funny about that. Like can you?
Weed is clean.
So what is clean then? Because like I'm picturing like PG.
Watch a show watch any TV show on or whatever on regular TV like Channel 50 or something that they run reruns on. Mm. Anything they talk about on that King of Queens, they talk about drugs, they talk about sex, but they do it in a tasteful way, and that's the difference between clean comedy and not clean comedy. So, now then there's church clean, which is no drugs, no sex, no violence, no suicide, like none of those fun things to talk about.
That's one joke. That's one of my jokes.
Right. So there's that level, you know, and that's like dry bar comedy level. They don't allow any of that stuff, but it's all different levels. There's, I think the wheelhouse to write in is just write PG-13 and limit your F words.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to go. The intentional ones, make sure they count when you say them. And if you use them overbearingly,
they lose it. They lose the flavor.
Yeah.
They lose the punch.
Yeah.
Kate was telling me that today. She watched.
Don't use them as filler words.
Yeah, and I have that is my
Yeah.
I'll be like fucking so and but Kate was telling me last night because I had my showcase at Mark Ridley's, and so I sent her the video, and she was like, "You're talking too fast. You got to like let people laugh. You're trying to get too much out, and then don't say fuck so much."
Right.
Which he also gets told at all of my family functions.
Yeah,
but now it's coming from a comedian, and he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe I do say it a lot."
Yeah, I respect her. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Respect.
Her family's all plumbers. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm a piper. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Well, even like watching back clips of the podcast, or like I don't watch the full episodes, but when we edit the clips and put out the clips, I'm like, God damn, I really do say fuck constantly, don't I?
Right. And you'll get over it.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, like clean writing styles, though. The writing is still, it's like a muscle, just like anything else. You have to work on it. And the more you do it, and the more you like, I had this aha moment where I wrote like my first, what I consider to be my very first clean joke. And I was like, oh, I did it. Like I could take it anywhere, you know? And then I was really excited about it. But like, the more you work on that, like if you're going to talk about your kids or your day-to-day life, and it's just, you just have to work it out just like anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the most interesting part about doing this is watching back the sets, and when you hear it and you're trying to put yourself in the perspective of an audience member, you realize how much of the joke or how much of the writing is actually fluff. Like it's completely unnecessary to the point. And I'll write something, I'm like, oh, this is fucking good. And then I'll perform it. I'm like, I wasted 45 seconds setting up a cheap joke.
Right. A cheap joke. And that was something that hurt early on. Someone had told me to reach out to a comic to try to, I think this guy will like you. And I reached out to him, and he was like, can I call you? And he was like, that's basically what he said to me. He's like, you spoke for 45 seconds before you got to a pun.
Yeah. Oh, to a pun.
So,
yeah.
It hurts because it was a good joke.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you made up that whole story just to fit that pun, which was not true either. There was a totally real story that I shoehorned a pun into.
Yeah. But if you're doing 5 or 7 minute sets, you're like, what, you got 5 of those now?
Right.
You have 5 jokes in your fucking full set that you drove
without a laugh leading into it.
Yeah. And I mean, and I talked to psychos like Garrett, who's like, I'm trying to get a laugh every 12 seconds. I'm like, how do you do that?
12's an eternity.
Is it?
No, I think.
Is that a normal thing to aim for
12,
a certain?
12, you're getting 4 or 5 laughs an hour, or a minute at 12. That's good.
Yeah.
The greats are getting 10 plus.
Per minute.
Yeah. I mean, not the entire hour.
Yeah.
But when they're hitting and the crowd's laughing, they're getting a laugh every 6 seconds.
That's one thing I don't. I mean, of course, I'm working on fucking everything, but the thing that I feel like I'm lacking right now is wringing out a funny premise and just getting everything I can out of it. I'm not doing that yet. Now, and when I watch back my sets, I'm like, oh, like I had them going, and then I was like, all right, hard left. Now let me start over with a new premise. And I'm seeing myself like I'm actually cutting off the audience from laughing, which is the juice. That's the reason we're doing it. And I'm stopping them to reestablish a new premise. I'm like, I got to stop doing that.
Just give it a few seconds.
Yeah.
Let the laughter die. And embrace that silence, because you're going to have that silence in between jokes, or even if you don't get the intended big laugh at the end of your joke, just let it hang.
Yeah.
You might get a late laugh that you didn't, and you stepped on it because you started talking.
Yeah.
And once that late laugh comes, it can bring in more late laughs for people that were uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then you and if you don't get the laugh, you hang out for a few seconds on stage and feel silly for a second.
Yeah.
And then you get into your next joke. And that time that happens feels like a fucking eternity when you're up there. It feels like it's like 10, 15 seconds when you're hanging up on something. But then when you go back and listen to your tape or watch it, It was really like a second and a half.
Isn't that insane? The way time feels when you're on stage is so different.
Yeah.
When I watch back my showcase, I felt like I really took my time, and I did not. Like I slowed down way more than I normally do on stage at the showcase, and I have like it's like I crammed like 9 minutes into 5 minutes, and I'm just like assaulting the crowd with material instead of letting them enjoy it. And when I got off stage, Bill was like, "Good job, but dude, you let them breathe, let them laugh with you." And then he also told me that I need to work on. That was like all the Ozempic jokes that I'd done at stands, and he's like, you have to establish that it's okay for people to laugh at you. I don't know why, but he's like, I can see that some people are uncomfortable. Like, you need to do something to make people comfortable with that specific premise, and be okay with laughing at you for being a fat ass, you know. But yeah, watching back that tape, I'm like, God, it's like I was coked up and I was actually drunk.
Well, it's the man, I'm losing my words today. It's you're excited. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's the biggest crowd I've done. That was intimidating as shit.
That stage is the most intimidating stage I go on still.
Yeah.
Every time I park my car, I walk up Troy Street and my knees shake. And I walk up to the door. I grab the wrong one every time. I try to go in the right, but you can only go in the left. And I feel insecure. Everybody's looking at me, see me do that, you know. So I go sign the paper, and I drink my tequila.
Yeah. Dude, that room is fucking... I mean, there's also like a weight of that room when you walk from like through the green room down the hallway and you see like all these signatures of like... I mean, Dave Smith, I saw his signature. I'm like, Smith, dude, what? That's crazy.
Right.
Dave Attell. And fucking...
Well, there's a sense of like added pressure too, for me anyway, because you know, I work all over the place, and the first thing anybody who knows me in my real life goes, "Oh, when's the next time you're going to be at the Comedy Castle?" And those spots are few and far between.
Yeah.
And when you get them, they don't come anyway, but they always ask. so it's like in the back of your mind, like you'd like to be able to tell them, I'll be there, but you're not going to be there, but I'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, and you know, in growing up as a kid, everybody knew Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle. And I think that was the place to do comedy. But like, so there's, you know, you put a emphasis on it, or you put it up on a pedestal almost, you know, and not that, you know, I love working at one night stands, but it's just It's different. Yeah, it's different. It doesn't like what's the one in? It's a different appeal to other people because they don't even know like one night stands really. It's a newer club, so they're unfamiliar with it.
I lived on that city block for 15 years. I had no idea it was there until probably around COVID. I went for a run and I was like, comedy club. The fuck?
Well, they just put that up there.
Yeah.
That comedy club sign was new this winter.
I was gonna say they just put the
Well, I mean the fucking the mark not the marquee sign you're talking
about the small one up front.
Yeah, like the regular
okay.
one.
I thought you were talking about the one on top of the building.
No, that I did notice too. That's fucking sweet. But no, I mean just the sign that says, you know, One Night Stands Comedy Club.
Shit, I drove there probably 30 times and passed it up every time.
Yeah. I had no idea. And like I had been flirting. So I'm a lifelong fan of comedy, and I've been flirting with starting comedy since I was like 16, 17 years old. Like I found an old laptop when I was when I was like 25. I found an old laptop where I had material written on there, like just this cringy ass material from like a 17-year-old's brain. I had these super cringy bits about the stages of being drunk. I'd never even been drunk when I wrote the bit. It's the stupidest shit ever. I think and then I saw Chris D'Elia do like basically the same thing. I was like, did I just fucking straight up steal this and like write my own version of it? Like, I don't remember, but but like to actually start and be like, I was on the same city block as a fucking comedy club
and not even knew it existed
and had no idea that it was there until I went for a random run and then I was like, what? Like I lived across the street from the Pontiac Country Club, so I'm like on the same city block. Had no idea. Yeah, it's fucking awesome though. I mean, for the local club for me to be that one where doing the mic is like a treat compared to doing some of the bar rooms or some of like the Legion or whatever. Like Oh my god. You know, doing some like shitty bar in, you know, fucking Redford or whatever, Livonia, and no one gives a fuck that there's a comic there. They're watching reruns of some sport. You're like, fucking really? Like,
Right.
You know, I did the Legion in Berkeley, Peggy's room, Peggy and Paula's room, and I was like, I'm competing with reruns of curling? Right. Like, what, are you fucking serious? Hey.
And their backs are to you watching it.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're like, I'd rather watch people sweep ice than watch this guy try to do fucking 5 minutes. The only people paying attention were the rest of us. Like, there's a handful of comics standing in the dark.
There was one guy that was yelling at everyone.
Yeah, that guy was a cunt. That guy sucked. They did like they had a show before the open mic opened up, and so they had this Canadian guy headline. I don't remember his name. He's a tall guy. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But he was having a rough time sticking with his material because this guy kept being like, he would say a key word like, you know, I'm Canadian and blah blah blah.
Then this guy would
and
start
40
yelling.
seconds later, he'd be like,
Right.
"Oh, Canada!" And like what the fuck? Shut up. Way after it would have been funny as a heckle.
You can't even do anything with it because it's so weird when it happens.
Yeah. And the guy was so, like, typical Canadian. He was so nice about the guy heckling. And I went up there and I was like, fucking, this is a VFW, isn't it? Like, talk about fucking, you know, national relations. We're pissing off a Canadian guy in here. Be nice, you fucking twats. You know?
It's like not that long ago, I was doing a show and I had my guitar on stage behind me, and there was this drunk guy in the back just going, "Play a fucking song,
Freebird." You fucking what a douche.
I hate it. and it was funny because like I went longer without picking it up just out of spite of that guy.
I don't even want to play it now. Fuck you.
And the headliner was like, "Hey, why didn't you pick your guitar up?" They were screaming for it. I was like, "I didn't," because he was screaming for it. Fuck that guy.
Dude, that's so funny. The only instrument I play is drums. Imagine like logging a fucking drum set around.
Right.
Like,
Do you usually, like, are your sets a lot of guitar?
No, if I'm doing like 15 minutes, it'll be 10 and 5. It's usually about a third of the last third of my set is the guitar.
Okay.
Couple songs or so.
Yeah. They're just short. They're all short.
Oh, right.
My longest song's a minute and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Dude, Paula's a fucking murderer.
Oh, she's awesome.
Her songs are hilarious. I've seen a handful of her clips, and then also seeing her at their mic at the Legion in Berkeley was, I'm like, dude, this lady is fucking hysterical. Why have I never heard of her before being in this misfit community in Metro Detroit, you know? She's fucking hilarious. Dude, yeah. It's like a stereotype that, or at least I've like heard it on all these fucking big comedians podcasts, that they used to hate going up after a musical.
Everybody still does.
Yeah, because it's like, I can't fucking compete with music.
Everybody feels the same way.
I'm gonna go up there and tell my goofs after I sing a song.
That's why he does it.
you fucking jerk. Go up there, sing a song, and it's like, good luck, fucko.
And then I'll get booked some places, and the booker will tell me I can't bring it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we don't allow that. All right, well, I'm bringing my props.
Well, there's headliners that won't, you know, that they'll specifically say
No music.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's going to take the energy out of them headlining. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Dude, we were laughing last night. That lady went long as fuck. We were like,
we were watching you flashing.
it happens.
Yes. I looked at the clock. It was like 9 minutes. I was like, God damn.
Well, in fairness, I didn't get a chance to tell her it was only 5 minutes because she was late.
That's 2 strikes.
She wasn't around for me to say, "Hey, thanks for coming out. 5 minutes tonight."
Yeah. She's like, "Did you say 25 minutes? I will absolutely do that." She's funny. I'll give her credit.
She's good.
She's funny. Oh, man. I was just like, I saw you like, I saw you trying like different methods.
Oh, yeah.
I was laughing harder at you than I was at her bits. Because you're like, you went from like flash, and then you like had your finger over the light. You're like,
Well, she's a pro. She's been doing this a long time. But like she like that she should have picked up on that first one.
She's good. She's funny.
We just got distracted by the light.
Yeah. I did Stephanie and Ophelice's.
And it's not like I'm not standing right next to the clock either.
Right. Dude. I was cracking up at you trying to get her off. That was fucking hilarious.
She was about 30 seconds away from me walking up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was long. I think she went like
I should have done it 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have been well within my rights.
yeah.
But I kept thinking she's wrapping it up.
Yeah. And then it's 8.5 minutes on a 5-minute set. You're like, well, what the fuck?
Oh, this is a new bit.
Is that what you do? Just walk up and take the mic?
I just start walking. Give it up for. Just
Yeah, you got it. You got to do your fucking time.
Yeah.
You got to do your time. I mean, better to go short. You know, I mean, you don't want to go up there and do
one time at the castle,
bit.
I was just sitting back there beating on the door, waiting for the guy to get off.
Shit.
Then I just had to go out there and tell him he was done.
Yeah, because he wasn't.
Yeah.
Dude, I panic when I get the light. I absolutely, dude. On my showcase, I completely fumbled my last joke. I panicked because I got the red light and everyone's heads.
Yeah.
I couldn't see anybody. And then all of a sudden, all these red heads appeared. Just boom. I'm like, huh.
It's like you can see everybody all of a sudden.
And
then he just skipped to his punchline and
yeah, I
skipped
didn't.
the whole joke.
I didn't even do the punchline. I said something I've never said before on that bit, and I fucking completely fucked it up.
Have you been to Ann Arbor?
I've not done the showcase.
Because the showcase is really strict. I honestly like to your point of what you were saying. Like if you go 1 second over at the Ann Arbor showcase, you're like banned for 6 months or something. Yeah.
Oh my God.
For real.
Is it a 1 minute light like they do at Ridley's though? Like,
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got the light.
You get a 1 minute light.
You got 1 minute light.
And if you're over, so I've never done a set there that's longer than like 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah. Just then you're gonna be good.
I've noticed myself and other comedians have talked about it to each other. Every time we go there, we talk really fast.
To get everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because everyone's nervous. Like, I don't want to get banned.
Well, no, you got to get it out in your 5. I think this is going to get. I think I got 5 minutes to get all this out. It comes out in 4.5 minutes.
I mean, better to be short, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck. It's not high, you know. Yeah, dude. Especially if you got the pressure of like, you're not going to be here again if you fuck this up. Yeah. I panicked, dude. I had this joke about like my fucking imaginary aunt being on Ozempic and like being hot now. So like the joke ends with like, you know, last year I would have been impressed if you waddled to get your own seconds at Christmas dinner. And this year I'm wondering if you're married into the family or if you're available. And then like the tag is like, do you get that? Like if she was married and she's not available, and if she's related to me, I could fuck her, you know? It's stupid. But I skipped all of that because I got the light and I go, last year I would have been impressed if you waddled to get your own seconds. And this year I'm wondering, are we related?
You didn't even say that. You just said, now I'm wondering if we're related.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to put this back now. And I literally say, I'm going to put the stand back now. All right, this is my time. Goodbye. And I was just like, I walked back and I was like, you guys have rope?
Right.
Can I get some rope? I did okay until then. And now I want to die. I mean, I don't want to go back to the green room and just have everyone stare at me like, you fucked that up. Dude, that 101 class that we did the showcase with, there was so many good comedians in that class. I was like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be a bunch of beginners. This is bullshit. I thought someone would suck. Everyone did great. I go up there and I'm like looking at my notepad the whole time. Like, I gotta get rid of my binky, dude.
I just got rid of mine.
Yeah.
Like if I'm at an open mic, I'm still gonna have my phone up there. But like, for whatever reason, I cannot, like, I couldn't remember my material, and I just had to have it with me, and I'm finally over it. And I think the biggest part is, for so long, a lot of it was inauthentic. It wasn't really me. It was me trying to be funny about other topics. And now that things are more written about my real life, it's easier to remember. And then they're longer form jokes. I used to just do a lot of setup punchline, a lot more just straight setup punchline.
Yeah.
And when you do that, I think it's a different kind of animal where it's a lot harder to remember 150 jokes,
right?
In a half hour, or not 150. Like if you're telling jokes that are setup punchline, maybe a couple tags, it's hard to remember that many jokes in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 20 minutes, 50, however long you're doing.
Yeah. Non sequiturs are just.
Yeah.
I can't fuck it. So that was that what you were doing in the beginning?
Yeah.
You're just doing street jokes.
Not street jokes. I was writing my own jokes.
Yeah.
But they were just short.
Yeah. 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 That would be. I couldn't do that. I mean, like, all of my bits are based in some kind of truth.
Yeah.
And I still have like a very hard time remembering the stuff, and I don't know. Like I started to get the Ozempic 5 minutes down, and I felt pretty comfortable with it. And so the last 2 times I did it before I did the showcase, I did it with a notepad on the stool. And then when I went to Ridley's, I just like fucking full on panic.
Yeah.
You just see this sea of like candle lights.
It happens.
And you can't see anybody. And it's just like, oh. It's like, oh my God, fuck, dude. I'm on Ridley's stage. I mean, there was like a couple of month period, like 5 or 6 years ago, where I looked up Mark Ridley's showcases and I watched every one of them, like from Demetrius, who's probably the biggest guy that came up through Mark Ridley's, to like guys that aren't doing comedy anymore. Like I watched 1,000 of them on YouTube, and then for it to come full circle so many years later, it's just like it all hit me all at once. And also, there's no good spot to go to get quiet to like go through your bits right before.
With that many comics on an open mic or a showcase like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you in the green room, everyone's talking.
Yep.
And then you go into the hallway. There's a speaker in the hallway, so you can hear what's going on stage. You're like, fuck, there's nowhere quiet where I can get my own thoughts in.
Yep.
I was like, I'm going to go fucking hide in the bathroom. But there's a speaker in the bathroom. Motherfucker, dude. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go to like wrap my head around my own fucking bits. And I don't know. I think I might go into like the dark part of the hallway. Like that's probably the best spot if I ever do that room again, to go over my bits. But yeah, I got out there and fucking fully panicked. I was like, I know these bits by heart, and I can't remember the order of anything right now. I almost started with my fucking closer bit, and I was like, what am I doing? I almost said the wrong thing.
And that's where the best advice that I ever got to is working on the same 5 over and over and over comes into play, because part of my challenge is probably because I always ran open mics, and I always felt like I needed to have new material every week for the same people that show up all the time. Yeah. So I didn't really work on an act. I didn't have an act until about maybe 2 years ago. Because I was forcing myself to write new, like, topical new material week in and week out. Yeah. And kind of what I'm doing now is going back and revisiting some of those premises and just punching them up, adding tags to them. We were talking about that earlier, just lengthening bits. Yeah. And then that just popped into my brain.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like I've said, like, watching these sets back, and I'm like, man, there's so much more there. Like, you get I'm ending where the audience just got on my side and is just starting to enjoy that. And then I'm like, all right, so anyway, let's fucking completely change subject. And it's like, if that was going like that in a one-on-one conversation, I was making somebody laugh in a conversation, I would not hard left turn and go to something new. I'd be like, oh, okay, let me now I'm energized. Let me wring this for as much as I can. Right. And, watching back the bits, I'm like, dude, there's so much that I fucking just step on by moving on, I had this fucking,
it all just comes with experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say doing the shitty mics that like everyone knows like this is going to suck, but at least you get a rep in. I think it helps you realize where your writing sucks. Like there's something about doing a bad room where no one cares anyway. And then you run through the material and you're like,
because you're really hearing yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of like doing a great room like One Night Stands where like everyone is there to laugh. Like, the Silver Fox and his wife who's there every week. I know they've heard my jokes like 3 times now or 4 times, or the jokes that I did last night. I know, or a couple of the jokes I did last night. I know they've heard like 3 times, and they laughed. And I'm like, well, you're here to laugh, right? And like I appreciate it, but I want the person who didn't laugh. Like, why? What could I have done differently to make that person laugh?
Some other on that note, like, someone told me long ago, like, when you walk into a room, doesn't matter how many people in it. 1/3 of the crowd is going to hate everything that you do, no matter what. 1/3 of the crowd is going to love everything you do, and you have a chance to win over 1/3 of the crowd. So you already know. Forget the 1/3 of the crowd that was never going to be into you in the first place. Yeah, you already have the 1/3, and that other 1/3 that's into you. If you can get half of them, and you have half the audience on your side, you're fucking killing. Yeah, if you're getting half of the audience to laugh all the time. It's a great show. Getting everybody to laugh is special.
Yeah. See, this is where my brain is broken. Is I can make if I was in a room of 50 people and I got 49 people to laugh, I'd be like, why did that guy not laugh?
Yep.
Why that motherfucker?
You see that one guy up in front with his arms crossed,
Yeah.
and that's the only thing you think about on the way home.
Yeah. Why'd that motherfucker not laugh? What the fuck's his problem? Fuck him.
They probably are laughing inside. They just look like
Somebody,
me.
I don't remember. Yeah. Fucking grade A RBF over here. She fucking, it's a problem. People are like, does Paige not like me? And I'm like, no, she just is not expressive at all. You should try banging her. It's fucking awful.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks.
This is your O face.
Stop.
I'm just kidding.
Like you've seen it.
Exactly.
Fuck off. I have tools. I have equipment. You wanted to be a part of this. You did not have to
Go
be a part
home
of
now.
this. You didn't have to be. You didn't have to be a part of this. Some comic was telling me that, I don't remember who it was, but they were telling me that they were so focused on a guy who was just like that, sitting in the front, arms crossed, like looked pissed off the whole time. And then when they did like a walking out the door meet and greet kind of deal, like had a table or whatever at the fucking back, that guy walked up and was like the most complimentary, like, dude, your material is so good. Like, oh my God, you were so, like, why didn't you fucking laugh? Like, I enjoyed it.
It happened. I just did Big Tommy's a couple months ago, and this guy up front, I was doing crowd work with him, and I didn't feel like it was going well, but I guess it did because he followed me to the back of the room after my set and was like, that was great, and handed me $40. But I thought he hated me. I thought he was coming to kick my ass.
And he gave you money.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. You're like, oh, he's gonna hit me.
I really thought I was gonna get hit.
Here's dinner on me.
Or like you just in the hallway, just what the fuck's wrong with you kind of thing. He was a scary looking guy.
He fucking gave you a tip.
Yeah.
That's
what I learned. You got to
awesome.
pick on the scariest looking guy in the crowd.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, what was your first paid gig?
Oh, my first paid gig was Funny Spot, Mark Bonto.
Right on. Yeah.
It was Captain. It wasn't the Captain Quarters. It was a show. His room he doesn't have anymore. I don't remember it. But yeah, it was a Mark Bonto show.
Right on.
Yeah.
And you opened for him or featured?
No, he runs showcases out there. So it was like I'm trying to think of who was even on the show back then. Maybe me. I know me and Nick Kelly, and I don't remember any of the other comics. That
Dude,
were on
Nick
the show.
Kelly's a murderer. He's fucking. He's
awesome.
Dude, his fucking. I don't want to blow up his premises, but
he's
dude,
dark and he's smart as fuck.
Yeah, he was fucking killing his. I don't know if it's new, but it was new to me. I've seen him a few times on other mics with him, and the new stuff that he was doing last night was fucking killing me. Yeah, fucking killer.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he is funny as fuck.
I'm going to be done his roast battle on May 23rd at the Indy.
Oh, right
That'll
on.
be fun.
Yeah. Oh, is that where he's out of normally? Is Planet Ant or whatever?
I think he's one of the producers down there. I'm not sure.
Right on. Dude, he is funny as fuck. There's a bunch of like good comedians, but there's like 3 that I think like if anyone's gonna pop out of this fucking scene, like, he's gonna be one of them. He'll be one of the couple of guys that I think of. Garrett, I think, will just brute force his way into fucking popping. He is a workhorse, dude. I'm impressed by his work ethic. Every time I talk to him, he's like, "Oh, I'm doing fucking 4 nights or four spots tonight. I got to drive from fucking. I'm gonna do one in Fenton and one in Canton and one in Royal Oak, and then I got one in Toledo tonight." I'm like, "You fucking psychopath, dude!
It's too much, man."
I'm doing like 2 a week." Like I was trying to do the 2 every Wednesday, and then trying to do 2 on Thursdays, and I fucking get up at 4 in the morning, dude. I don't know if I like. This is the dumbest hobby for a guy in the trades.
It is.
I should have got into gardening or golf or whatever other things I also do. But
I tried woodworking first.
Yeah, that's the fucking smarter one. You can do it whenever you want. Do it in
now
your
I just have a
garage.
bunch of tools.
Same. We are the same person. I'm realizing it as time goes on here. Did you start that because you were watching a bunch of woodworking YouTubers and you're like, I'm going to do that too?
No, I went to my buddy. I visited my buddy. He lived in Maryland, and he was into it, and he was showing me all the shit that he built, and I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah, it's fun, dude. I built furniture for like 3 years because of.
I made
YouTubers.
a couple cornhole boards, and that was it.
Really? That's it.
I did a few DIY things around the house, made some cornhole boards as a gift for my in-laws, and that was it. I was like, fuck this.
Fuck this.
No, I had a. It's my excuses, but I had my second discectomy or fusion in my neck. So it was like I stopped woodworking, I stopped doing all that stuff, and then just kind of faded out.
Every machinist.
Yeah. Well, I stood over
doing this. No, I'm kidding.
No, I before I ran CNC, I was a Bridgeport operator drilling holes all day, and it was like the repetitive motion of my neck being down like this, looking at.
Oh, watching the tool. No shit. Whoa.
I could never prove that was what was happening for workers' comp.
Of course not.
That's what the doctors told me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, repetitive motion. I mean, anything, dude. For me, it's my shoulders. Like if I have to do anything above head,
I can't.
It's just fucking murders me.
Yeah.
I like my hands will go to sleep, and then it's just screaming pain. And when I went to physical therapy I had a bicep tendon tear that went into my pec, and or some kind of injury is what they suspect. It was never proved, but. They had like a little shoulder model, and they showed me why. It's the tendon for your shoulder that goes like over and in, like through like a crevice.
You're talking about thoracic outlet syndrome?
Is that?
Or no, you're thinking about it's just something. Go ahead.
No, it's the actual tendon for your shoulder.
Oh, the tendon,
itself.
not the vein. Or go ahead.
But so like when you put your arms above your head, that tendon is actually getting pinched by your bones. Like,
okay.
You're not designed to keep your hands above head. And I thought it was like a chronic thing from injuries from like riding dirt bikes and pipe fitting. You know, it's like, but no, it's I don't know. It might be a combination of those things,
right.
But every year that goes by, I'm like in a little bit more pain somewhere. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of pipe fitting, dude. I make a lot of money though, so like it sucks. It's like
it's a young man's game though.
Yeah, dude, it's.
You got a few more years in you.
Yeah, it's just because I just topped out. I just topped out, and so now I'm a big journeyman. So now I'm just making my apprentice work constant. I'm like,
That's the way to do it.
Hey, I'm gonna look at the print. You go ahead and do that thing. I don't know how to. That's fine. You'll figure it out. Ask me questions when you need to. I'm gonna look at the print and/or my phone.
Yep.
But. Oh man, having your fucking back. Is it your neck? Your neck's fused?
Yeah. C5, C6, C6, C7.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
and you're 42?
44. Or I'll be 44 next month.
44. It's young to have a fucking fused neck. Dude.
No, it sucks because it was 30 when it happened, and my doctor at the time just was like totally blowing me off to tell me I was too young to have back problems. And I didn't have my first surgery until I was 36 when they finally started taking me seriously.
6 years of fucking misery.
Yeah.
Hands going numb and shit.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh my God. Dude, you have bulging discs in your neck from an accident.
5 between my neck and back.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I got hit by a drunk driver.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And what did she get? Fucking.
It was her third DUI, and it was a hit and run, so it should have been 2 felonies, and she got 2 years of probation.
2 years of fucking probation.
Damn. I need her lawyer.
Yeah. I think her lawyer was friends with the prosecutor.
It's ridiculous.
So, I even went to her court date and was spoke because I was like, you fucked my life up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and they're more. They were treating her more like a criminal than the fucking criminal because it was like, we're gonna prove that your life was not altered. Actually, it's
right.
Like,
oh no. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? This bitch hits me going. How do you know how fast she was going?
I would say 60 miles an hour.
And you were stopped.
I wasn't stopped. I was going probably 40.
Okay.
So.
But.
Maybe that.
You know what? 2 years is plenty then. Actually, that's not that bad.
Probably not 40 because I had just there
Weren't
was
you
a stop
turning?
sign. I turned onto a road from a stop sign, so I had just started to accelerate. So probably not even 40 yet.
Yeah, and she rear-ended you. And
she ran through the stop sign.
Now
I have a back issue for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and the only way to fix it is to cut her throat and pull all the things out of the way to get to her spine from the front of her neck.
I have one on each side.
Oh, is that,
they had to go
Those
into the
scars,
front. Oh, yeah.
My first one was on the right side. My second one was on the left side. It looks like I just got sliced open. And someone slit my throat.
Dude, it's so fucking it's so scary. It's so fucking
It's not a bad surgery. Like the second one, I was up and walking around right after I woke up.
Really?
Yeah. They make you stand up and go walk to the bathroom and everything. And they sent me home. Outpatient surgery.
No shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Outpatient surgery for a fucking spinal.
It was during COVID. After. It was like a month after the shutdown.
Yeah. Dude, I
was like the only patient in the hospital. It was like an outpatient hospital.
Yeah. God, that's gotta be fucking freaky still, though. Just knowing that they're gonna fuck with your spine. It's like that's so scary to me.
Yeah.
I had a knee surgery, and I wrote a "if I die" letter in my phone because I was so scared. I swear to God. And then she was being a fucking jerk, so I played it on. I had my screen reader read it to her. I was like, "You fucking you think I don't care about this?" Do you remember that?
I remember you reading it to me. I don't remember you being upset.
No, you were being a jerk, and I was like, you were like saying I didn't fucking like you or something, and I was like, I fucking wrote you a love letter in case I died during my meniscus surgery because I'm a pussy.
Surgery is actually why I started comedy.
Really?
Yeah, in 2018, I had a emergency appendectomy, and they oversedated me with the not the Xanax, the other one. Whatever.
Vicodin?
No, that's like the one that just
The one that calms you down.
the one that calms you down, and not before they gave me the the nighttime shit, and they gave me too much of it, and it my throat or my tongue swelled up, and it just went numb and hit the back of my throat, and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I guess this is how people suffocate when they're having surgery.
Yeah.
And like they were like trying to strap me down I was trying to rip myself off. They were strapping me down. It was crazy.
Holy
I thought
shit.
I was
Did they
dying.
not realize that your tongue was messed up?
No, because the anesthesiologist and the nurses were all at the Elton John concert the night before, and they were talking about how awesome the concert was behind me. And while I'm laying on the table, and all I could do was slap myself in the face.
Oh my God.
Because my arms are strapped down. It's all I could do was try to get their attention. It seemed like an eternity.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I was just fishing out on the table.
Trying to get them attention, like, hey, I'm fucking suffocating here.
Yeah.
But like eventually something like your vitals would have, gone through the roof or
Right.
whatever, and
Yeah.
then they would have
Things start
noticed.
beeping.
Yeah, but like that's terrifying, dude.
Yeah. I came out of it, and I didn't I didn't go anywhere. I didn't talk to anybody. I just stayed in my bedroom in the dark room. Like when I came home from work, just kept the curtains closed for like 6-8 months, and just decided I had to figure out a way out of it. And I just figured I had to get in the lights and get in front of people and talk on a stage.
Because it fucked with your head so bad that you almost died.
Yeah. I just became like introverted, and I couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah. God, that's fucking.
I still struggle with when I hang up with my speech and stuff. It's kind of I don't know what happened. I don't know, but like something happened in here where I got kind of, maybe it's the bright lights. Like I'm looking up at the surgery light or something.
Yeah. So you almost say like
We can turn it off.
No, I'm fine. I've been feeling off this whole time. I apologize.
Oh, really?
We could have changed something.
Yeah, we could have just put the overhead lights on if that was bothering you. Fuck. But
That's fine.
I mean,
I got to get used to it.
Those actually might be worse.
Right.
But, dude, you're traumatized from it. I mean, if it's seeing a light is fucking triggering you and reminding you of that sensation.
Ever since then, any flashing lights or anything, like it's been tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get anxiety from it?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Do you have anxiety issues outside of that, or did you before?
I didn't. I did, but I didn't care. Like wasn't a big deal. This just brought everything out like tenfold.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I have horrific anxiety issues. Like the whole like fucking taking baths because I'm scared is real. Like I have horrific, but like I don't know what the trigger is though. Like I have health anxiety, which is a new thing. I used to make fun of my brother for being a hypochondriac, but like now every time something new happens that I have to cope with or learn how to live around, it really fucks with my head. Like I think like, I don't know, maybe getting like into the 30s and 40s is like that age where it's like, oh my God, I have to cope with aging now. And like, that's a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Me and my brother talk about this all the time because he's 7 years older than me. So like he's starting to see like things that I don't have yet with his body. But like I have asthma, and my asthma was basically at bay for like 15, 20 years. Like I was like really bad when I was a kid, and then it was fine. And then I got I got pneumonia and the flu in 2020. In February of 2020, I had pneumonia and the flu, and I didn't know that pneumonia could go into your blood and kill you. I had no idea that.
You had COVID.
No, I said everyone says this. I did not. I didn't. They tested me for it. I didn't have COVID.
They were testing for it then.
They were. COVID's existed forever. It's just
they weren't tested.
Whatever. They tested.
I'm calling bullshit.
I remember them swabbing my brain. That was when they had to go deep.
Yeah. The deep dig.
They were fucking. They like poked so hard that one of my eyeballs like went out a little bit. But so I had pneumonia and the flu, pneumonia in both lungs and the flu. And anytime I opened my eyes, it felt like I just got off a merry-go-round. So I'd close my eyes and just tried to do that for a week in the hospital. I coughed so hard I shit myself.
Back on that again.
Dude, that's the other time I shit myself. Dude, I caught it. And my nurse was hot as fuck, dude. It was such a... We weren't together. But my nurse was this like 22-year-old, just like bombshell. And I'm like... coughing so hard that like bile is coming out of my stomach, and then I shit myself, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm so sick I can't get up and go to the bathroom without help because I'm like I can't breathe, and I'm like holding on, I'm like pulling shit off the walls trying to get to the bathroom to clean my pants, and she walks in right when I finish getting shit out of my pants, and she goes, what are you doing? Are you okay? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. And I'm like trying to not show her that I'm rinsing shit out of my pants. And she's like, are you going to what are you doing? You had to go to the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, I just had to pee. And she's like, you got to call for us. And I'm like, I'm okay. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm fine. And she's like, do you want help getting back in bed? I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know,
What'd you do with the clothes that you
draped
rinsed?
them over the handle, they got the handicap bars around the toilet. I just draped them over the bar to dry.
And you just went commando for the rest?
Yeah, because that's what they wanted me to do anyway. They wanted me to just be in the gown.
So you could shit on the bed instead.
That would have been a real problem. But that was my first taste of like really like facing mortality was because I was I was close to being dead. Like I was on the strongest antibiotic that exists, IV antibiotic for a week, and
it's because they didn't know how to treat your pneumonia.
yeah. Dude, it was horrific. It was horrific.
I'm telling you, man, it was like January, early February 2020. My wife got really sick. And they were like, we think it's pneumonia, but your lungs kind of look like pneumonia, but not quite. And then she had to go back and like it was a thing. And then I got sick. And I remember like talking to my mom one day, and I was just like, "It's the weirdest thing. I can't taste or smell a goddamn thing." It was here.
Oh yeah. And you had
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Before it was supposed to have been here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude,
I've had COVID like 4 times. I think 4 times.
Yeah. Dude, the last time we had it was bad. Like the last time we had it was bad.
I was just so tired.
We just had it December.
Yeah.
And
I think that's the only thing I get from it anymore. It's lethargic, and I just want to sleep all the time.
It was. I had it. Like I was. Fucking,
He was worse than me.
I was not good. I was fucking.
We had to go to the hospital because of him.
Yeah. I couldn't breathe at all. I could not. Like nothing I did was fixing it. I was doing.
You must have
treatment.
good insurance.
I do.
He like the hospital is his second home.
Right.
I love it.
Like the food there.
It's the only. No, the food sucks. All the hot. No, it's the only place. I have health anxiety.
So he feels very safe.
I feel safe at the hospital. I would fucking get an apartment there if they let me, dude.
Right?
No, I have excellent insurance. I pay fucking $25,000 a year for it.
Jesus.
Fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much we pay out of our package for insurance and what we get out of it.
Oh, right.
But no, I was, no matter what I did, the last time we had COVID, I just could not catch my breath. And I was like, I'm getting scared. Like I can't fucking breathe. And I got I'm boring myself. I got a pulse ox, and my pulse ox, my O2 levels were like 94, and I could not get it any higher. 94, maybe 95. And the worst of it, it had dropped down to 89. And I called my mom. She's a nurse, not because I'm a bitch. It's both. It can be both. I called my mom and I go, hey, my oxygen is 89. And she's like, that's not good. You should. She's like, are you cold? And I'm like, I'm not cold. And she's like, try other fingers. And I tried my pinky.
That's a weird thing for your mom to say. Try your other fingers.
Try more fingers. Try all of your fingers. That'll work. That always worked on your dad. But she's like, well, try a different finger because maybe it's a finger. Like maybe you're not getting a good reading on that finger. So I switch fingers and I'm like, okay, I got like 93 on my pinky, but I'm getting 89 on every other finger. She's like, well, they would go off the highest number. So that's still not good. You should probably go to the hospital. And they didn't do shit. They didn't do fucking anything. I did a breathing treatment there. I'm like, I'm just overdosing on albuterol.
That's
you
funny.
know. But
Not when we went. No, that must have been a different time. Because when we went, I was like, oh, I probably just have a bad cold. Like, the flu was also going around. I work with kids, so I probably.
that
no
was
big
when
deal.
we were diagnosed. I went there again because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, well, but yeah. So I was like, well, I'm here. You might as well test me too.
Right.
and his daughter and
Yeah, all of us
they
had
came back
COVID.
and they're like, you all have COVID. I was like, COVID's still a thing.
Yeah. Look at this bullshit. We have the Kung flu. This is fuck you. I don't have the Kung flu. Dude, I think my daughter loved it though, because she was like
She got to sleep in the basement. and,
the
like-
the boys had run of the entire upstairs of like the main level of our house, and our master bedroom is in the basement because we're trashy, and and then we have like a basement bar with a big leather couch, so my daughter just got to hang out and like,
Who doesn't need a bar in their bedroom?
oh yeah, dude. we have like a full on Irish.
There's a
tavern.
door between them.
It's a true wet bar.
So we have like a full on Irish bar in our basement. It's fucking dark green. There's just random shit on the walls everywhere, just like there is in here. This is our basement, except it's green. But she got to hang out in the basement for a week or whatever. Just got to watch TV on a fucking 8-inch screen or whatever we have down there. Just enjoying life, not being bothered by the boys at all. I'm like, how do you feel? And you feel okay? And she's like literally like dancing, like standing and dancing, watching some YouTuber on a screen that's the size of her entire bedroom.
Right.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I just slept the whole week.
I tell you what, getting sick like this though is like it feels like it takes like a little bit of my like resilience away. Every time it happens, I'm like, I get like a little more scared of health stuff every single time.
You get more scared every time.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, I got over it. I think I'll be okay.
Oh, that's not the perspective I have. That's probably
That's probably what you should go about.
that's probably the mature perspective. I'm just like, see, it's real.
I just know I'm going to get it again.
Yeah, I fucking, dude, I was the guy for all of my 20s. I was the guy that's like, I don't take anything. I won't even take a Tylenol. Now I have like 4 medications I take every single day just to like be okay. I got like a nose spray and a steroid for a pill steroid and an inhaled steroid. And then I'm still like wake up anxious and I'll go to the bathroom and I grab this fucking tool that I blow into to see what my oxygen liter is. How many liters per minute am I getting? 650. Is 650 good? And then we Google it and it's like, that's excellent, you fucking idiot. Like, go to bed. I'm going to go take a bath. I don't think I can breathe. I think this machine's wrong. I don't know. I wish I could just fucking like get hit in the back of the head and like fix it. You know?
I'll hit you.
I know you will. You hit me in the back of the head the other day, you fucking jerk.
You deserved it.
Wrong. What did I do to you?
Sprayed me with water.
That's right.
So he got smacked in the back of the head and I cried about it for the rest of the day.
It's not justified. Not justified at all. Not a proportionate reaction at all. I have a spray water bottle that I have all these seedlings that I'm starting for our garden. So I'm like delicately spraying all my seedlings. And then I started playing with the kids, spraying them with water. And then I was running up and down the hallway trying to get the kids. And then she was there and I turned and went and sprayed her belly with the fucking water. And then she went like in the back of my head and I saw stars. I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, I didn't mean to hit you that hard. I'm like, well, you fucking did.
It really was an accident.
And then I gave her shit for it for like the rest of the week. I saw fucking stars. She slapped me right on the bald spot, the fucking jerk.
That's a sensitive area.
Right on my fucking built-in yarmulke.
That's why it was so bad, because you didn't have anything protecting it.
Yeah, you're right. Dude, that was
Sorry.
I don't even remember what I was saying to you for the rest of the day. It was just like, anytime you made any kind of comment, I was like, I'll twist this into reminding you that you slapped the shit out of me. Oh, it's good. It's good times. Noodle salad.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're abusive, dude. I pissed in a cup for 1.5 years for less than that. Silver lining being I got to hang out with Dylan Larkin's mom.
There you go.
She was my probation officer.
Nice.
So 6 degrees of separation. How many fucking Red Wings do you know?
All of them.
I performed with Darren McCarty.
Oh, he is a comic now, right?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fun. He'll be the first person to tell you, like, the slapstick comedy show. He even says it. Like, he brings a comic or two up. They do comedy, and he does, like, an hour of storytelling with some jokes thrown in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good show.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he it's kind of like so it's almost like Kevin Smith like almost does stand up, but
Right.
it's more like he's kind of like doing a tour of telling stories about what it's like to be a director,
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool, but
he just tells all the stories of the good old days, and when he gets to the Claude Lemieux stuff, the place goes nuts.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Telling stories about beating up the Avalanche or whatever.
Right.
That's fucking beautiful. That's hilarious. I don't want to be like I don't want to be a snob, so I want to be like that's cool. But like also then like Mark Maron's in the back of my head being like fucking everybody's back up playing his realty or comedy.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad Corey Feldman's not doing comedy.
He will.
I hope not. Just let him fucking. God, I don't know. Have you seen?
Oh, he's
him
the
do
worst.
his fucking solos. It's just like, what are you doing? Pretending to, dude.
He's the comeback king.
Oh my god. He should have just. It was the wrong Corey. You know. It's the wrong Corey.
I don't know. I when I was a kid, I wanted to be Corey Feldman. Yeah. I thought he was the coolest fucking. He was in all the cool movies. He was fucking Leonardo. Yeah. I mean, he was the coolest Ninja Turtle.
He was the coolest guy, and then the coolest guy wanted to be Michael Jackson. So like, that's like some weird inception. And now he wants to be a guitar player, and the world is letting him, and I don't know why.
No, it was a strange time for me. I wanted to be just like Corey Feldman and George Michael as a kid.
I am finding so much out about you right now.
I mean, you think about his videos. He had all the hot chicks in his videos, but like then you know the real George Michael. Like, no, I don't want to be George Michael.
Yeah, I do not want that life.
No.
But yeah, I mean, literally, his music videos were filled with supermodels.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch that Christmas song that he has just to see all the beautiful people on a ski trip together. It's the most gorgeous group of people that's ever existed.
For real.
Oh, man. You wanted to be Corey Feldman and George Michael.
I think I nailed it.
And where'd you stand on Boy George? What other questionable 80s character did you want to be?
I think for like an elder millennial, people born in the early 80s, like the MTV for us was weird. Like, we were too young to understand it. And it was a weird time to be, 6 years old or 8 years old, and when MTV was really coming around, it was provocative. Now it's more normal, like everything is now. But it was just, it was a weird time.
Yeah, I was born in '94, and my generation was like the tail end of watching TRL, and then watching MTV become like skateboarding and pregnant teenagers, and then eventually like Jersey Shore and all that shit. Like, we saw the down slope. We just saw the.
What do you mean the downslope?
I'm not gonna lie, I love trash TV. So I love Jersey Shore, but oh my god, I don't know. Like, MTV should have been like what Palladia was. It was just like exclusively all music. And then it was like, why is this music television? We're watching these fucking pregnant teenagers like talk shit about their baby daddies.
It's a great show.
It's not. It's fucking not. It's depressing. It's depressing. A bunch of fucking kids
It created a whole generation of unwanted babies.
Hey, let me call my
You're
12-year-old.
you're just mad that you didn't take the opportunity that you had there.
We applied. Hold on. You think I knocked up a moron and we did not apply to be 16 and pregnant?
Well, they thought they wanted them at 16. And then
I got a fucking 13-year-old.
Damn.
I'm fucking only 32. We had him at 19. It's the dumbest shit of all time. I wouldn't change anything now, but my God, it sucks.
That's a rough time in your 20s.
Oh my God, it sucked. I was so broke. I smoked cigarettes. I was so broke that I would swipe my card and start the gas pump and then run in to buy my cigarettes with my last like $8 in my bank account so that I could get cigarettes and gas and just overdraw my account by fucking $50.
You got to make it worth it.
Dude, it sucked, dude. It was fucking brutal.
I used to bowl on Thursday nights, and the bowling alley would cash up to $150, and I got paid on Friday. So I'd write them a check for $150 every Thursday and go party all night long.
Burn through that $150. Then you walk in on Friday like, here's half my check. Oh my God, it was brutal. I had a fucking family. I had a family of 5. When was Jamie born? Jamie was born in 2019. So I had a family of 5 by the time I was 25, and I was an apprentice, a first period apprentice pipe fitter, making $14 an hour. It was fucking brutal. I was painting apartments and doing Uber and Lyft and just doing whatever I could do to fucking survive. It was brutal. Fucking the stupidest way to start a family. Now I feel like if I had just had freedom up until now and then started a family with you where we both make good money, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd
Could your personality type have been able to handle that much freedom?
No, I'd probably be dead. I probably would be dead. Oh my God. The amount of shit that me and my buddies got into until, just in like the 3 months of freedom that I had before I had my kid, between like finishing high school and then having a baby. Oh my God, the amount of shit we did. Fuck no, dude, I'd be dead. I'd be fucking, or in jail. Like all of my friends are dead or in jail, and I thought that was just like a bad punk song. But it's true. Full circle, where we bought our house is the neighborhood where one of my buddies that went to prison lived. We see his dad mowing his lawn once in a while. We're like, oh yeah, that's fucking. He's out. He got out of prison. Armed robbery. This fucking moron robbed the same 7-Eleven twice in one day. Went to prison for.
It was just down the street.
Fucking idiot. I think
he lived on the same block.
Right. I mean, literally, it's like a mile away from our house.
Frequented there all the time.
Right. They're like, hey, what's going on, dude? The usual pack of Newports. Like, actually, give me all the money. Again today. Fucking
the
idiot.
Usual. Yeah. Here's all my money.
Oh, scumbag. So stupid. All right. We're kind of tapering down, dude. We're at 2 hours. We can wrap her up.
Yeah, that's fine. It's been fun.
Yeah, dude. You got anything coming up? So you got the show with Bill and Yellow Ledbetter.
Yeah. And then Supernatural Monday. I don't know when this will come out, but I run the Supernatural open mic on the second Monday of every month down in Livonia.
Right on.
We'll keep that going hopefully all summer long. Other than that, I think, just in May, I got some stuff coming up in May, and that's about it.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Is the Micaholics thing all the time? Aren't you on that?
No, he has a group of he has a pretty large pool of comics that Billy Chapman that he works with. I was the original member, Micaholics crew member, like back 5 years ago, but no, I don't have anything to do with that other than just performing.
We were at Irish Tavern, and your face was on our table.
Yeah, I was gonna message you because there was an advertisement right above the urinal, and I was like, it's really weird to hold onto my dick and stare at you.
Yeah, that was the very first Micaholics show that they did there. Was the three of us, so we ran it back 5 years later. It was a fun time.
Right on. Yeah, I was seeing those advertisements. Like, God, I used to live right down the road there.
Oh yeah,
off of Elizabeth, and I used to see those advertised all the time. But yeah, that's fucking sweet. I've thought about trying to start another mic somewhere in Waterford, just because, like, I don't want to have to drive to fucking Ferndale or Royal Oak or Detroit or, you know what I mean, or Ann Arbor if I don't have to. And we talked about it like, well, you should try to do like a late one on Thursdays so that we can take the fucking same group of comics from one night stands. But I was like, I value doing one night stands so much that I would not want to step on the toes of it. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. But
in the reality of it, I don't think it really matters. Everyone's out here trying to work our own course, work our own path and figure things out. Like I ran an open mic, a late open mic for like a year and a half, just a few miles from the Comedy Castle on Saturday nights. I texted him, I was Bill. I texted Bill. I was like, hey, Bill, is it gonna be a big deal if we do something like this? And he was like, no,
Yeah.
So I don't think it really.
He just wants to be able to do the mic.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Because that's a great point, because that's why I've always run open mics, is because if you want stage time, the best way to get it is to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you want to host the show, you can do 10 minutes up front if you want to. You can do it however you want to. You can do 10 minutes in the middle.
Yeah.
And stage time is valuable. And if you're going to do it on your own, make your own connections, and maybe make a couple bucks doing it, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for me, it's about making connections with people to get them on the podcast too. Yeah. It's like I love sitting down and learning about people so much, and almost I hate to. I don't want to say more than comedy, because like comedy is like my first true love. Like I was watching Insomniac as like a 9-year-old kid. Like I had absolutely no business staying up till midnight watching the shit. Watching David Tell walk around fucking New York and doing comedy sets. But I'm like a lifelong comedy fan, but I value this damn near equal. It's like 60-40 maybe.
No, I can tell you got a passion for it.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, I fucking love it. And if I can...
It's a gift to be able to talk.
Yeah.
And stay on topic. I can't do it.
It's a skill, dude. This is not natural. Like to sit down and... anymore. I think in the modern era where like everyone's watching fucking 15 seconds of TikTok at a time and just like scrolling while they have a TV show playing on their TV in the background, like to sit down and force someone to like, hey, we're going to talk for 2 hours uninterrupted, and we're going to like not be Googling shit the whole time, and I'm not going to be showing you YouTube clips while we do it. It's hard. My
phone's buzzed like 40 times. I haven't pulled it out yet.
But it's like, I mean, there's a couple people that came in here and like had a really hard time. Like, you want to start over? Like, hey, hold on, let's go get a shot, and like we'll start over, dude, because you fucking, the first couple I did with my brother, he was like, he couldn't do it. He wore a fucking blazer. I'm like, what are you doing? You fucking homo. Don't put it. Take your blazer off. We're sitting in my 6-year-old's bedroom. You got a fucking blazer on like you're a professor. Go fuck yourself. And he's coming on tomorrow. I'm going to tell him to wear his blazer.
That's funny.
Not tell him why. Oh, I'm going to wear a full suit tomorrow. We're doing like a midnight podcast tomorrow. I'm going to wear a full suit, and I'm going to make him wear a blazer, and then we're going to talk about nothing but malarkey. Just act like professors.
Have fun.
But yeah, I do want to start to circle back. I do want to start a mic because I think it'd be valuable for connections.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like I'm like figuring out who my like core group of comedy buddies is going to be. Like me and Garrett like clicked immediately. Me and Floyd Jones fucking clicked immediately just because he's an absolute fucking insane person, and I love him. And obviously me and like you gave me my first fucking stage time, so like you're always gonna have a fucking place in my heart,
That's how it goes.
Yeah, and then meeting Bill Bushart, which Floyd Jones told me I should open up my showcase by saying that his last name is both Bush and Shart, and that's pretty cool. I said I'm not going to do that to him. But
you just said it for the whole world.
It was on the podcast. It's not a secret. It's on the... But, yeah, I mean, like, making all these connections...
Floyd can tell him.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Like, you do that. He's like, yeah, it's a Venn diagram of the fucking Bush and Shart. I'm like, that's your comment. That's not my style at all. That's fucking silly. But, yeah, me, like, figuring out a core group of dudes that I want to have recurring on the show to like shoot the shit with. That's exciting as fuck to me. I feel like we're making our own.
No, the more comfortable you get with everybody, the better and easier it gets.
Yeah. Oh, Kate Dore, is it Dore or Dore? Dore. Okay, Kate Dore.
Everyone says it different.
I know. That's why I feel insecure saying her last name. But like me and Kate, like, she's like my fucking comedy mom. I text her asking for advice like fucking 3 days a week now, and she loves it. Like she'll talk my ear off for fucking hours and hours and hours. So yeah, she's the best, dude. Her and her awesome. Fiance are the shit. They're the fucking nicest people on earth. But yeah, I love this.
After the very first open mic at Stan's that we did, me, her, and Nick went down and did karaoke down in Livonia.
Hell yeah. That'd be a great time, dude. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. We're building our own little Rogan sphere here.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Without the racism or whatever. Anyway, on that note, dude, let's wrap it up. Fuck yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
No, this was fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Woo. All right, peace.
Bye.
Ultimate purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love. I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're gonna sit down and have a couple-hour podcast. Is it?
Is it, dude?
Jesus Christ.
You just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good Times Noodle Salad.